Listen to SGPN. Let it ride.
Yes, sir. Long Cox.
He's one of those guys who will get penetration.
Welcome everyone to the Sports Gambling Podcast. I'm Sean, second the money green with my partner in picks, Ryan, real money Kramer. What's happening, Kramer?
Hello, Sean.
What was the?
I was just noticing something was not correct, so
okay.
Quickly fixed it. We're here. We're live.
We're here.
I feel fatigued after a long day of college football and putting up Christmas decorations. Shout out to those who are suffering through it.
Yeah, Christmas is starting earlier and earlier. It feels like, not to sound complete old man, but I think especially since Thanksgiving feels like the actual day of the month is later this year. It's kicking everyone off to start Christmas early. But hey, we got a couple presents to unwrap under the tree. We'll be giving out an Underdog entry, underdogfantasy.com, promo code SGPN. Maybe some bonus parlays, Ryan. Go over a bunch of picks we gave out on the VSiN show.
I was going to say, we've given out a lot of picks to dump out.
How about those Eagles though, Ryan? Thursday night, getting a nice win, nice cover. We destroyed the props show, hit our Underdog fantasy entry. I was 3-0 on my props. I know you hit your Saquon receiving yards ladder.
I encouraged a lot of people to do some really diabolical things with Saquon receiving yards and other stuff. So I'm going to take credit for all of it.
And shout out to the chat already fired up. We got ZD Mills in there. Go Lions. We got Terrell Furman. He has arrived. George reminded everyone, hit that thumbs up, smash the subscribe button.
Smash.
And we are going to have ourselves a day. Easy in the chat as always. Maybe we'll hear from him and maybe we'll hear from you. Call in, give us your plays. What do you like? Questions. We got the Discord line open. Just hop in the live event on our Discord, raise your hand. And next thing you know, you're chopping it up with Kramer and myself.
Yeah. What do you? Lots of things to talk about, Sean. What do you want? I do have the circa numbers. If we want to start,
that's always a good place to start. So I played on my personal entry, Ryan. I played the Eagles. I've been playing with fire, getting the early Thursday night action in. Got the win, got the cover. That was nice. I'll tell you the one I was really surprised about in the circa million selections. The Bengals getting that much love, crossing 2,000 entries, which is pretty rare. I bet the Chargers. Chargers didn't make our circa million card, but that to me was a little crazy that all the Bengals love.
Yeah, honestly, I mean the others you can kind of explain. Like Browns, I guess you're chasing a couple points. Steelers, just but historical significance.
Is the Browns? Is it are Browns favored now?
I'm pretty sure when I was cooking some things up this morning, they were laying point, maybe a point and a half.
Because they saw the move to pick. I think I got it at pick. I feel fine. I mean, not a huge difference between one and pick.
Also, not to promote another product, Sean, but the VSiN betting splits now including circa.
Oh yeah,
very nice.
And use our promo code VSiN.com/subscribe. Promo code SGP. Get a sweet bonus there if you want to sign up for VSiN. Yeah, Steelers.
The Bears was the one that stood out to me in terms of a whoa. Honestly, like I know I'm slightly skew anti-Packer. But to see so many people dumping in on a massive road favorite in division, you're betting on quit. That's what you're doing. Anyway, I also have the survivor numbers. Not that anyone cares, but this is what mayhem. I mean, the Raiders have already done it once.
Yeah.
To have so many people on the Dolphins, have we learned nothing, people? Which one of these teams screws people?
Yeah, I think you nailed it. I think the Dolphins and or Packers would be my. I'll go Dolphins because that rest disparity, I swear to God, is going to matter.
Yeah.
Trip Tepper saying his prop bomb, Ryan, is Bo Nix 49-1 most passing yards. Do you believe? and Bo Nix.
Great way to get on the show. Say something positive about Bo Nix.
Oh wow, look at this. Random Eander saying Bo Nix dominates today. A shout out to Macon Bacon, our favorite New Zealand butcher.
I like how I have to play the rival. I'm on Bo Nix today for the record.
But you're still in the anti-Bo Nix.
I'm not in the anti-Bo Nix court. I've never been in the anti-Bo Nix court other than I didn't think the Broncos were going to stack a ton of wins this year.
Okay. Sounds like you doubted Bo Nix a little bit.
The structure's working ahead of schedule. I do think Bo Nix is being propped up.
I mean, if they kick that field goal, they already cashed their win total.
I'm just saying Bo Nix is being propped up pretty well right now. He's performing. He's doing his part, but he's also being propped up.
Bo Nix 2 touchdown game today. Yeah, he's always interesting. I assume you're talking about rushing touchdowns, passing touchdowns. Also, yes,
it's a lock every week, according to Sean.
No, I haven't given it out every week, but he's been good in the anytime touchdown market. We cashed that week 1.
Sean, if I asked you every week, you would say over. That's all I was saying.
Over
on his passing
touchdowns. Yeah, I mean. Well, especially against a team like the Falcons that can't rush the passer, that have favorable matchups for Cortland Sutton. I know CJ gave out the Devon Vele ladder on our VSiN show. Maybe let's take a look there, Ryan, at the VSiN ladders. See what we gave out. Some bonus plays.
All right.
And shout out to Joe pointing out the Python hat is heat.
Oh
yes. If you're not part of the Patreon, then you wouldn't have access to the sweet money bag Python hat sitting right there in the center of our desk. Very comfortable, good hat as always, cool design, and so good reason to join the Patreon. Not only access to the pick sheets, which everyone likes, you get the bonus pick'em contests. Right now, it's every week. Whoever wins the pick'em gets $100 circuit ticket, and then the special, if you're the whatever level, DGens only, you get the exclusive merch every couple times a year, and it's a exclusive hat for free.
So cool. Even my oldest daughter thought it was fire.
Yeah.
So Sean,
the kids think it's cool.
You actually have to forward me the graphics. They get lost when you just reply.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, talking about various things that we've talked about on the week and need to get off our chest. Ladder talk from the prop show. In fact, while Sean's sending me over the VSiN graphics, I'll indulge with recapping what we gave out on the prop show. Cause Sean, you wouldn't believe it. I got multiple people saying, you know what? Didn't have time to watch the show. Could you send me over the props you like? God damn it. How many times do I have to explain this to people? I'm happy to give you, you can gain access to these sheets for a very low cost.
Yes.
Also you can watch the show for a very low cost. You can even use the chapters in the time codes will tell you which props we're giving out. The level of laziness, which I appreciate. I appreciate the DMs, but come on, guys. All right. So from the week, the Thursday prop show, as you can see here, documented, I actually have a positive Bo Nix take.
Yes.
I'm on the over for the passing yards.
Forgot about that.
This has moved up a little bit. Darnold and Love to throw picks. The Jordan Love price is coming down, Sean. You can now get -125. Out there. Also Josh Allen rush attempts and George Pickens longest reception over 26.5 yards, and the Anthony Richardson rushing yards, something I think you agree with.
Yep.
Get the alts and all sorts of fun stuff. So
yeah, any sort of Anthony Richardson or Jonathan Taylor. I see Donald Lort saying Jonathan Taylor rushing ladders up to 100 yards. Yes, I agree. I gave out the over 81.5, but him getting 100. I think they're just going to run the ball an insane amount of time. Cortland Sutton, again, good matchup for him. Cooper Rush under that one. I kind of forgot it was Monday night. Got ahead of myself. But fading the Cowboys is always fun. Pat Freiermuth, like his matchup. Cedric Tillman, again, Ryan. We're both Browns guys today.
Any concern? Kadarius Toney has been brought up from the practice squad.
For who? The Browns?
The Browns.
Oh, that is kind of a concern. But if anyone can fix Kadarius Toney, it might be Jameis Winston. Will Dissly receiving yards ladder. That's a fun one for tonight. And the Dawson Knox 2 touchdowns. Kansas City wins the game. I think that was actually 60-1 when I put that in when we were in Vegas over at BetMGM. So
and I didn't mention it, but the Tennessee, Chicago, Detroit round robin touchdown pyramid, whatever you want to call it.
Look at this. Wait, we got to make fun of this guy, Taylor. I don't have time to watch all this. Best picks.
That's
Shut
an elite.
the fuck up, Taylor.
That's an elite.
Who are you?
Well, that's an elite.
Sorry, I don't have time to listen to your show about picks.
Well, I think that comment came after I think it probably is a good joke.
Okay, he's making fun of him.
Yeah, it's a good joke. Stand down, Sean.
All right.
And then also, if you care to tell any of the laddie daddy.
Oh yes. CJ's been on fire with his ladders, as I'll remind you.
So yeah, I mean, he likes the Kelsey over. He likes the Estime over. Who, by the way, you want to talk about a chalk play? Everyone is rushing to, no pun intended, to play Audric Estime. He just seems like a bum to me. Maybe touchdown props. Purdy passing yards. Jonnu Smith, my guy, receiving yards, and then of course he got to sprinkle in a fucking kicking prop. So all right, let's see. You want to.
Sean must be hungover. He snapped quickly. Jay Wilson, Jameis stacked with Tillman in the Millie lineup. Oh, you could talk me into that one, Ryan. We'll probably give out a Millie Maker lineup here in a bit. I emailed you over the graphics, Ryan.
Yep, they're coming.
So we got those
right
ready to go.
Yeah, additional ladders for the people.
People do seem to enjoy what I'm fired up. Making bacon.
What are you fired up about, Sean? Did you also have to put up Christmas decorations yesterday?
No, my wife still has Thanksgiving decorations up.
What?
God bless her.
Oh wow. Celebrating the indigenous people.
Nothing crazy. There's a turkey with like a fun hat on.
Oh, how insensitive.
And a couple pumpkins that apparently are good till Thanksgiving.
Pumpkins are good forever, or until you realize they're completely rotting and drawing insects into your home. So be careful.
Yeah,
there.
They're fake pumpkins, but for me, the Christmas tree rule is it has to be in December. First weekend in December, you put up the Christmas tree, and then first weekend after New Year's, you take it down. So maybe a month.
Those are your rules.
Yeah.
Interesting. You want to come over and give a seminar? Maybe you can help out.
And real Christmas trees, no fake ones.
Interesting.
Those are my rules. Jordan Love interception. Somehow Ryan talked us into this ladder on the VSiN show.
I mean, it's gonna hit today. It's gonna hit.
Jordan Love, him getting 2 interceptions in this game. There's going to be oh my God, how'd the Bears win this game? How'd they cover? And it involves Jordan Love interceptions. Ryan, I think I'm gonna give this guy a shout out just because his wife is in the room with him.
Oh wow!
Shout out to Rebecca. Happy 40th birthday, Rebecca.
Put our faces on the screen.
I'm sure this is how you imagined your birthday going. Watching your husband watch a pregame gambling show on YouTube.
This feels like a dangerous situation.
Taylor, hopefully you planned around this because your wife's 40th birthday occurring on NFL Sunday. That is a powder keg that you have to navigate properly.
Yeah. What do you figure out brunch and then 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock somehow you disappear and then you
look at Ben. This is a classy move. Happy 28th birthday, Rebecca.
Ben's trying to slide in here.
Well, Rebecca's probably still getting carded at bars. So shout out to you, Rebecca. Hopefully you enjoy your birthday.
I wouldn't bring my wife to this chat. Guys already sliding in trying to do the business. I mean, which by the way, Sean, happy 22nd birthday to Rebecca.
Oh yes. Yeah. Okay. I like that.
It's although someone who's turning 40 probably would not want to be identified as a 22-year-old. So maybe 32.
Yeah, like 32 is a sweet spot.
Most women who are 40-ish think women in the 20 to 25-year-old range are just filthy whores that are idiots. I think they do battle against each other. Yeah, they hate each other.
Russell Wilson passing yards, break out the ladder. I think Russell Wilson's gonna have a nice game throwing. I like his connection to Pat Freiermuth. Joe suggesting buying your wife a futures ticket for her 40th birthday. Yeah, that's see smart. How that goes over. Joe.
Betting with your wife is fun. Just make sure you win.
Yeah,
no losing when you're betting with the wife.
No, then they're like, wait, we had money, we don't have it now. When you win money, they're like, oh my God.
When you win money, it's like, oh sweet, a new handbag. And when you lose money, it's like, oh, that could have been a handbag.
Yeah, I dominated the NFL slot machine on Friday night after VSiN, and then my wife wanted to get this jacket, and I go, look at this. I just won jacket money, and she's like, "Fuck yes, this is awesome."
Wow, that's well played, Sean. All right, and then the fire truck
and
ladder.
I had plenty left over too because it was a good night on the NFL.
Which win for us getting Mac Jones's full name broadcast on the VSiN airwaves, but we got the McCorkle rushing ladder, Sean. Anything to add to McCorkle rushing yards?
No. Again, desperate quarterbacks run the ball. Who's more desperate than Mac Jones? Literally running for his career, running for Doug P's job. Very well could be, getting blown out. Them the line sitting in soft coverage, very much a possibility. Oh, I like this. Omar saying Michael Mayer 60-1 first touchdown. That is a
good
great
to see
price.
they finally opened it.
Yeah, because there was I
was looking for his receiving yards. I don't think we discussed it, but I was looking for his receiving yards. Is he definitely going to be active? I think there's some question around.
Yeah, double check. I know they brought him back to the active roster. He was dealing with some sort of personal stuff. Usually that's probably rehab. Yeah. So I mean, the fact that he's back, and if he's going to be active at 60-1, that's pretty
I don't know if
interesting.
it's rehab. I read as deep as you can go.
Okay.
And it seems like my guess would be either some sort of catastrophic family illness or mental health.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, hey, good to hear he's back.
I mean, the team seems stoked that he's back. I mean, all the things that the like teammates and coaches have said seems like, the idea of getting him in the end zone certainly makes sense.
Yeah. And maybe even first, certainly if you like first, maybe sprinkle the anytime as well. We got some callers, Ryan, on the Discord line. Going to start bringing those on. First up, I'm joined by from the Virginia area, Daquan the Great. What's happening, Daquan?
Hey, what's up, guys? Doing good.
Good to hear from you, man. What do you got? What are you playing this week? What's in your parlay this NFL Sunday?
All right, first start the parlay off. The Jets can't fucking tackle. The Jets can't tackle for fucking shit. Anthony Richardson's gonna be able to run the ball. I'm taking the Colts +4.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah, I'm on the Colts money line as my dog, but obviously love the 4. Love Anthony Richardson running all over them and
rushing attempts, rushing yards, anytime touchdown.
The Jets have been horrible against running quarterbacks. I cashed Kyler Murray 2 touchdowns last week. I think it could be something similar game script for AR-15. So love that play, yards, points, whatever.
This one I don't know if you're gonna like too much, but the Denver Broncos, the 27th ranked passing offense, 24th in total offense.
Oh,
they're taking on the number 5 total offense, the number 5 passing offense, and a team whose kicker missed 3 kicks last week. That shit's not happening again. Give me the Falcons on the money line.
Wow.
You're right.
Deal.
You're right, Daquan. I did not like that. How dare you go against Bo Nix?
He brings up a lot of good points, though.
I'm slightly worried about Kyle Pitts. I think on the offensive side, as much as that's out of character to almost compliment Kyle Pitts, I think he is the guy I'm concerned about on that Falcons offense. Daquan, any other plays you got?
Yeah. One last thing I'd like to say today, I imagine Myles Garrett folding Derek Carr.
Oh yeah,
that's right.
Now you're back in the good
right.
grace.
Just like at the end of the picnic, you got to take the chairs and fold them, get them back into the trunk.
I mean,
the
visual
he's not going to be ready for all this.
No, the visual of Myles Garrett folding Derek Carr and putting him in a trunk is pretty strong.
Do you think we could somehow Photoshop the old Myles Garrett trying to put Mason Rudolph's helmet back on into him folding Derek Carr into two?
I like that.
There's something there.
All right, Daquan, appreciate you calling in. Thanks for the plays. Let it ride,
man.
Thanks, guys.
All right, joining us as well. I'm assuming he's back. I know he was spending some time on the island out there in Hawaii. Still managed to call in,
spending that kickoff money.
Even though, he was out in Hawaii. he's destroyed the kickoff return market. I'm sure we'll be getting an update now. You know him, you love him. Sup boy on the line. What's happening, Sup boy?
What's up? What's up?
How we doing?
I'm feeling a little better though compared to last weekend. I was a little more toasted, I guess you could say. So.
But behind a little under the weather. But
which, by the way, do we say forks up? Big road win.
Oh man.
Oh guys, I'm sorry, but just Sam Levitt, go get your Heisman tickets for next year now because he looks really good.
What a win!
I like that.
I locked him
I'm
up.
writing that down.
I locked him up +9, but didn't need it. They looked awesome. The Arizona State, Ryan. We really put some good mojo on that team. I'm gonna say we deserve a little bit of credit for just the magic we've been a part of with this. Cam Scattaboo did play nice contribution, but Levitt was really
so thick. Scattaboo.
Levitt's numbers were off the charts. Great win.
Someone's tuning in to hear about the NFL and just getting
Cam
hard about Cam Scattaboo.
I mean, Cam Scattaboo is the next Carson Seal. Look out! Just maybe he won't fumble at the next level. Sup boy, what are we doing? Are we still? Is there any value left in the kickoff return market? Are they hanging prices? What's the latest?
Nah, so last weekend they had like, what will the first return be? And I had an edge on that. They're not even posting that anymore. Cause like I said, they're just, so it's all, RIP. It was a good run. I'll keep calling it and giving some random picks, maybe some ladders or something just for fun. But sorry. No more kickoff specials.
Oh man, we broke it. Well,
I can now talk shit. No more free money. I'm not going to jinx anything because of stuff there anymore. So.
Do you have any? Plays for NFL Sunday you like? What's jumping out at you on the card?
Yeah, so there's this guy in the Discord. I forgot his name, but he always bets against whoever the Falcons are playing, the quarterback rushing ladder. So Bo Nix is playing the Falcons this week. He has potential for high rushing yards. It's got a price tie at 27.5, but we'll keep on the Bo Nix train because that is what this show's about.
This is a Bo Nix podcast.
And friend of the program, Katie Mox, had a great comment earlier this morning about Bo Nix.
What did she say?
Oh, you said you're going to steal it. I was putting it on the tee.
Sorry.
No, it's let's see what her direct quote. Varsity quarterback from a 90s rom-com.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, she does seem like right out of Varsity Blues. He was probably like the other teams, like the bad teams quarterback, I
don't know. Bo Nix was the guy who gets hurt in Varsity Blues.
Oh, that's true. I can see that coming back. All right. Thanks for calling in, Sup boy. Forks up, baby.
Hey, forks up.
Let's go. Good to
it
hear
is weird
from
how
boy.
I've become like Arizona State. Very easy to become a fan of. This team, at least this coach, everything.
We had a great experience.
He's the opposite of Coach
shout out to Venezia's Pizza in the Tempe area. Easy. You're on the line. Your Lions playing the Jaguars. The backs against the wall for the Jags. Are you nervous? Just a little bit. Maybe a look ahead spot for your Lions. Laying 13.5 at home. Easy.
No, I'm pretty confident today. I actually have an alt line of -23.5 at 3-1.
I do like that.
I like that.
But yeah, I think it's going to be an easy day for us. I think the rushing yards are going to hit for Monty and Gibbs. I don't think Goff will throw a whole lot, so hopefully he only throws 1 pick instead of 5. And pretty easy day.
Let's hope so.
I can confirm the Sharps are officially on Jacksonville somehow.
Really?
What the fuck?
Is it maybe? Well, again, it's 14 points in the NFL, so I see that. But man,
this is where you can see it too. Like at the Circa, 90% of the bets on the Lions, 60% of the liability on the Jags.
Yeah.
What?
No, I'm sure some groups come in and they see 14 points and they're always gonna play a dog getting.
Do we know
points.
where CJ is right now? Is he out there getting numbers?
It's a great price on the Jags. Couldn't turn it down. Yeah, no. I like to me. How is it different from the Titans spot a couple of weeks ago? I mean, I kept trying to like relook at the handicap and say like, oh, you're missing something. But yeah,
for comparison's sake, at DraftKings, the money and the bets are equal. So,
okay, yeah, that's interesting being able to see
double confirmation that Sharps are on the Jags somehow. They're reporting that Doug P is gonna, if he gets fired, he's gonna get fired like after the game.
Yeah. So, but is that a get up spot? Are they playing for his job?
Maybe if they like him.
Yeah,
we don't know that they like him.
Ben Cotty saying playing Hunter Henry ladder. Rams suck against the tight end. We know this. Good luck, guys. Yeah. No, that's a good angle as well there, and he seems to have a decent connection with Drake May. But easy. What do you got in your queue? What are you playing today?
Yeah, so I got some more interception plays. They've been pretty good to me the last couple of weeks, so I figured I'd keep trying to roll with that.
Reed Blankenship cash for you on Thursday night. I think you gave that out 6-1 on our on one of our shows there. So shout out to Easy. Follow him on X as well. So what do you like today, Easy?
So I got 4 interception plays today. A couple of them I think Kramer's really going to like. So I'll actually start with those. The first one is Elijah Hicks at plus 440. Obviously, you know, Kramer's always on Jordan Love throwing an interception. I agree. He's probably going to throw at least one today. And I think Elijah Hicks, the safety, is probably going to have the best chance at getting that interception. The next one is Amani Hooker at plus 410. I think Darnold's got a really good chance at throwing an interception, and Hooker is kind of the guy that gets them for the Titans. So I really like that one too. And then the other two, I'm going to go back to Diamador Lenore at plus 380. He's the nickel for the 49ers. Gino's thrown 10 interceptions already this year. There's a pretty good chance that he throws another one with the pressure that the 49ers are bound to get. And then the last one is a homer pick. I'm going with Brian Branch at plus 450. Yeah. Jaguars, Mac Jones, you know, he threw 2 last week. Pretty good chance he throws another one. And Brian Branch is all over the field, so I think he's got a great chance too. And then if you parlay all 4 of those together, it's 726 to 1.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I have been dabbling with figuring out a nice formula when you're building these kind of round robin anytime situations, so you can build a proper pyramid. Yeah, you definitely want to play them individually. You also want to put them together. Like, you don't want to screw the pooch and not get rich.
Exactly. Yeah. Give yourself a chance to be a millionaire today.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling in, Easy. Good luck to your Lions. I know we're going to be rooting for them.
Lions by 1 million.
Let it ride. A shout out to Brad in the chat saying, don't forget to hit the likes. 290 people in here, only 35 likes.
Oh,
Ryan, the like police are going to shut down the stream if we don't get a handful of more likes. Like, come on. What? Don't make us beg for the likes.
It's a big too long didn't read crowd, Sean.
Ryan, we should talk about our touchdown bets, aka show us where we show you our TDs. I know Brad is a huge fan of TDs, especially massive TDs.
Really?
Yes. I don't mean to speak for Brad, but he seems like, and from my conversations with Brad, he loves
he likes TDs.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't? But Brad in particular, I think, is a passionate man when it comes to some TDs. All right, so for me, first touchdown, give me Justin Herbert. Saw how excited they were, him and Harbaugh drawing up that run play against a Bengals team who lets up a bunch of rushing touchdowns to the quarterback. Anthony Richardson, I think this is a bet 365 number. Plus 210, or also BetMGM I think had 210 as well. Just a great spot. Again, the Jets are horrible against rushing quarterbacks. 210 for the anytime, and then Brock Wright, 27 to 1. Shop around on that one, but him to get 2 touchdowns for the Lions. Sam Laporta is out, but still like them to smash. Kramer, show me your TDs.
We talked about him earlier in the show, but the Tennessee defense, to score first. I mean, again, I'm the idea that the Vikings, who have scored first in like 7 out of 9 of their games, are driving, and then Sam Darnold continues his hilarious streak of interceptions.
Yeah,
they get returned to the house. Theme being defenses. Chicago, I already gave out the anytime, and then Easy's gonna like this, but maybe we get 2. Maybe the defense gets 2 against Mac Jones.
Oh
McCorkle back against the wall game, 65 to 1, and then we got some. We already talked ladder, so.
And speaking of kind of our own field goal ladder from our own Scotty Bowser, both kickers 3 field goals in Green Bay, Chicago is 20 to 1. Get the stick. I love a good, again, Ryan, because I think how we get to the Chicago plus 5.5, we get that home. I think it kind of has to be an ugly game like that.
Yeah, the defense needs to score. That's why it's crazy. You can get that anytime at 10, 11 to 1.
Big Joker 69.05. We got what is Kramer's first half parlay? I need a good sweat along with his shed powder.
That's an excellent question. You know, if you were in the Discord hanging out with Sup Boy and the others,
yes,
you'd already have it. But since you don't have the time, I mean, again, I just got a DM while we're doing this show. Didn't have time to listen to the podcast. What's your lock this week? I mean, we put it out.
If only we had, let's see, graphics. We have an app, the SGPN app. If you haven't downloaded that,
it's like, come on, guys.
I mean,
right.
The app has all the picks and podcasts in one thing. It's free. What do you want?
They want me to tell them directly. All right, first half parlay. We got
here we go.
Chicago. So all dogs, except for one. One literal dog, and then 4 point spread dogs. Chicago plus 3.5, Pittsburgh plus 2.5, New England plus 3, Tennessee plus 3, and the dogs laying a 0.5 point. Jameis, Browns,
Tennessee. My only note would be Tennessee make that a first quarter play because that's when Will Levis thrives. Right, Will Levis has been dominating first quarter spreads. It's hilarious.
So the Tennessee New England sector of this parlay was between Tennessee, New England, and laying the big number with Detroit. I couldn't get myself to lay 8.5 with a team in the first half, Sean.
Yeah, makes sense. Shout out to Easy, his 2 touchdown parlay, David Montgomery, Justin Jefferson, George Pickens.
That can't be the right price.
452 to 1.
That can't be the right price.
I mean, I like all those. Obviously, the Pickens is probably the longest shot of them, but yeah, I like the matchup. We also have P. Bart saying Shane Zylstra.
Yeah,
he's interesting.
Yeah.
I think
today's the day.
Someone DM'd me that it might be his birthday. He could be anytime. Maybe he's who foils the Brock Wright plays. This is a great question. Maxim Toff saying, how do you prevent sponsors from influencing what you say or don't say? I don't know, Maxim.
What sponsor?
Yeah, I mean, you must be relatively new to the show. But yeah, I mean,
I love Little Caesars pizza.
Yes, love Little Caesars. We literally say whatever the fuck we want the entire history of the show. If we lose a sponsor, so be it. I don't think have
we ever lost a sponsor due to something we said? I know we've gotten the feedback before that you should. You never know who's listening.
Yeah. Well, yes.
Fuck you.
There was one place. Yes, we did lose one sponsor because of what you said.
Really?
Yes, the Overnight Oats, who won't be advertising anytime soon. They had a direct quote. Sean was talking positively about the oats, and Ryan alluded to him being a pussy eating his tiny bag of oats. This is not what Overnight Oats wants advertised. So.
I like Overnight Oats.
Well, apparently we won't be advertising them, even though they got a free plug there. But to be clear, we say what we want.
Yeah.
The idea, I know people have these
funny stories.
I like a good conspiracy theory, but the conspiracy theory that the sponsors are paying us and they're trying to tell us to.
Actually, Sean, DraftKings just sent us a message.
Oh, what are we supposed to say?
We want everyone to bet on. Come on.
No, the idea,
I wish it worked. Like
the idea that the books tell us what to do because they need everyone to bet on this side, so we give it out. Also, half the audience who listens to the show, maybe you take some of my picks, you take some of Kramer's picks. There's plenty of picks we disagree on. The idea that they would do that to try and balance their action. I appreciate a conspiracy theory, but there's nothing.
I also appreciate someone thinking that we're so important.
Now, if you said, "Hey, they hire dumb influencer people because they think people might tail their picks," that one's harder to argue. But
they assume you're bad at gambling, so the goal is just to get you betting.
Yeah, our goal is to win. Now, obviously, it's your money. Do whatever you want with it. Joe saying, "How have the books not picked up one of those hot chicks doing a show us your TD segment?"
Don't worry, they'll steal it soon enough.
Because we're ahead of the market, Joe.
Here's my prediction: it's going to be called something along the lines of "Put them on the glass."
Put them on the glass. Brad, of course, hates the Kansas City Queefs. He likes Josh Allen 2 TDs.
We need Jake does need. We do need to put a stamp on it though with a "Show me your TDs."
Oh
t-shirt.
yeah. Well, no. What we need now, Jake, if you're listening,
you probably have a better. We already discussed.
A Photoshop, but it's Girls Gone Wild, and it's just the people we have, and it's we're about to show you, so it would be like a hot chick. Remember they had the blurred stars. Yeah. And it's the hot chick. So in this case, it would be Brock Wright pulling up his shirt, and it has his 2 TD price on the breast.
I like that.
Jake, if you're listening, this is a genius idea.
All right. I mean, it's like an Ocho Cinco touchdown celebration.
And we got a Dick Puncher, Ryan.
Oh, what's Dick Puncher up to? I feel like we haven't spoken to him in a while.
Yeah, well, the Packers were on bye. Of course, the Mike Evans anytime touchdown has been on hiatus.
Yep.
But joining us all on the line, the man, the myth, the legend, the guy responsible for a lot of bruised bookie dicks, Dick Puncher himself. What's happening, Mr. Puncher?
Yo, how's it going, boys?
Doing great. Just getting fired up for another NFL Sunday.
Let's freaking go, dude. Bears week. Oh my God, dude. This is, I mean, what a present this is. Every year they come in, they've got all their hopes, their dreams every year, every time. You guys somehow get tricked into falling for it every time. I keep trying to tell you guys, it's just not going to work out. I told you guys last year, end of the season, guys, I eventually, maybe you'll see the light. I feel like every time we see this game play out, and then afterwards you're like, in retrospect, that was obvious. I mean, the Bears lose to the Packers. We got a little too cute there. I don't know. Maybe this time.
To me, honestly, the only reason I'm taking the Bears is the close your eyes special angle, and the fact that the public money is on the Bears, or there at least is some. Ryan, what is the circus splits? You
think the public money is on the Bears?
I was hearing some money, and now maybe that's sharp money that was coming.
Our podcast declared the Packers as a public side, DraftKings public side, Circa public side. So.
Now, just for the viewers, knowledge here. What is the close your eyes special again this season?
Well, are you including?
Yeah, I mean that's a loaded question because
hold on. Are we going to start nitpicking except for this team and that team? Surely you guys aren't about to do that on me, right?
No,
Surely.
but all right. So in full transparency, the close your eyes special this year is 5 and 6 ATS. Now. The Panthers happen to be 0-3.
Yeah.
So it's just data. We want to bring up all the data. Meanwhile, the Chicago Bears have not been the close your eyes special yet. So it's important to bring up all the data, but I would say when it's not the Panthers, it's still a very strong trend.
Right. All the data. I agree. And in the spirit of all the data, what is a franchise that is more of a loser than the Carolina Panthers?
I think we might know one in the Chicago Bears. Right. He's winning me over to take the Packers here.
I see what's going on.
I think LaFleur's on like a 10-0 ATS run against them.
10-0 straight up.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's an ATS run.
Oh, I think ATS might have been as well.
Okay. Fair enough.
So I'm not 100% on that one. I'm not 100% on that.
You're jacked up to fuck up the Bears this weekend, right?
Oh, of course.
Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, let's be real. They come. I said at the beginning in the preseason show, right? Like the Bears fans, they come with all these expectations. You're like, what's your level of concern about Caleb Williams? I was like, listen, he might be a good quarterback. I still think maybe he's a good quarterback. But what I said with confidence was that the Bears will screw him up. No matter what, the Bears will screw him up. And that is exactly what's happened. It's not even his fault entirely, right? Finally they're getting rid of Waldron. They got all, that's great for them. Great. It won't. Not this week.
Can I be honest, Sean?
Yes.
I think he sounds nervous.
Really?
Yeah. I think this feels like a little bit of nerves right now. Yeah. Cause it's a lose-lose situation for the Packers. Kind of like your Eagles were against the Cowboys. There's not a scenario that the Packers really come out looking better.
Well, yeah, it's one. Or you mean
the team quit? Well, of course you're supposed to beat up on a bad quit team.
Yeah,
it's a rookie quarterback.
No.
Of course you're supposed to.
Everybody's expecting the bump. We got rid of Waldron. There's going to be a bump this week.
Yeah, I don't know. I go back and forth. I know there's a new head coach bump, but I don't know if there's necessarily a new OC bump. It did seem like they really hated Shane Waldron.
Yeah.
We got
great hire.
We got J Mark, old fashioned football chicken in saying take the Packers. Sincerely, a Bears fan. So maybe you're winning over the Bears fans in the chat. Do you have any props, any picks you like here, Dick Puncher? How are we punching the bookie in the dick?
All right. Well, let's lead off with the Packers -5.5, -6, whatever. It doesn't matter. Jordan Love 2+ passing touchdowns -115. He does that quite a lot. 2+ pass. Even if you think he's going to get an interception, he can still get 2+ passing.
That's true.
Josh Jacobs 80+ rushing yards, even money. I like that. I think we're going to be winning. I think we're going to be doing quite a bit of running the ball. What else are we doing here? Tucker Kraft. Anytime.
Oh,
I like
Plus
that.
245.
He's just buttering it up with tight end shit.
Tucker Kraft, always enjoy him.
And then for a nice little ladder here, I've got Jaden Reed receiving yards. I've got 50 plus, minus 115, 60 plus, plus 140, 70 plus 210. We're going to skip over 80 plus. We're going to go right to 90 plus, plus 450. And then top of the ladder, 120 plus, 13 to 1.
Let's go.
Grit the stick, Ryan. It's climbing all the way up the beanstalk. All right. All right, Mr. Puncher. Time to fire people up. Let's get them going. Let's get them ready for an NFL Sunday. Ready to punch their bookies in their dicks.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, D-Gens. Bears, Packers. This is it. The most fun weekend of the year. The weekend the Bears finally get broken. Sure, some of it got spoiled by the Bears getting blown out last week versus one of the worst teams in the league. That's nothing compared to what's coming. So much shit has been talked this year by Bears fans about their pretty princess quarterback and how he's going to deliver them from their oppressors. Not today, ass clowns. It's Christmas morning and the Packers have a giant bear carcass laying under the tree, and we're going to carve that baby up with love. The Bears think they're going to develop a quarterback? Yeah, and please get the fuck out of here. They couldn't develop a Polaroid. They might as well have Caleb out there doing TikTok dances. All right, the only ones that are going to be left more destroyed after this week than the Chicago Bears are the Bears in crypto. And believe me, that order is not a lock. All right, 10 in a row heading into this game, and the train ain't stopping here. Caleb can, break out his best nail polish for this one. Doesn't matter. Waldron finally out. Doesn't matter. The Bears suck. That's what matters. Go Pack, go right into the bookies and take all the winnings you make, and let's start stacking sats in crypto, baby. Let's go. Let it ride, D-Gens.
Oh, so, amazing. Great work as always.
I'll put him up against Pat McAfee on College Game Day right there. With the talk up. And
you fired up.
You know what I like that he did there? Subtly plug the crypto channel in Discord.
Yeah, I mean, again, take some of those crypto winnings. Head over to mybookie.ag. Promo code SGPN. Easy deposit, easy withdrawal with sweet crypto. Ryan.
Wow.
And
that was professional.
I mean, if you see the little board behind us, not only does it have the team matchups and the spread, also has the price of Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, can we putting the team on its back?
Can we maybe get Solana added to that?
No. Ryan, let's do an underdog entry real quick because I got a 50% profit boost burning a hole in my pocket.
Okay, what are you thinking?
This is not
because I've been while Dick Puncher was talking, I have been putting together some same game parlays.
Okay, because I want to do this is the boost they have in my thing is it's a $10 max. So but you're getting a 50% boost. So I want this to be
go bonkers.
What's up?
You want to go crazy?
Yeah, this is a crazy max entry, whatever multiplier.
Do we go? So we start with Dawson Knox to get in the end zone. I assume. Right?
I like that. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Great start there.
Get over that half touchdown projection.
Anthony Richardson. We've been high on that.
Yeah, throw him in there.
Do we just go touchdown?
Sure.
That seems the simplest. And feel free to toss some in the chat there. We're already up to 14.39. Feels like we can do a little bit more. I like, Cedric Tillman, I think is interesting. Jameis stuff, Bo Nix passing.
Are we trying to stick to touchdowns or do we want to?
We could do touchdowns. Yeah, that could be fun.
Well, because it seems like the best way to get extremely juicy.
Yeah.
So who else is on the board for you in terms? Like, do you want? They don't have fantasy defensive touchdown projections, unfortunately.
No.
But I think playing someone like Sutton.
Okay.
Positive matchup there. Playing someone like George Pickens, very positive
Sutton
matchup.
Is a nice juicy one. So if we put Sutton and Pickens in, I think we can get to a really good price here. Let's see.
I mean, that's got to be like astronomical at this point.
Yeah, 10 to win $834.
So 83 to 1.
Yeah, Pickens, Sutton, Anthony Richardson, Dawson Knox.
I don't know how that loses.
Fire.
All right, Sean, we still got a DK lineup. We also got callers.
Yeah, we do.
What do you want to do next?
Real quick, get this guy on the line. Haven't heard from him in a long time. Dallas Cowboys super fan himself, Serial.
Whoa,
Serial, where you been, man? Haven't heard from you. It's unrelated to the Cowboys, I assume.
Yeah, when you're battling depression on a Sunday night, you tend to fall asleep early.
Sorry. Yeah, been a tough season.
Yeah, it is tough. We are looking like we're gonna maybe nail the prediction of 3 wins on the season. So yeah, rough one.
I did see, and I shared it. There was a meme going around of, Jake Paul has 1 win at AT&T Stadium. Dallas Cowboys no wins.
Ice cold.
This so far this season. Man, that fight was hilarious. But Serial, on the positive non-Cowboys side, do you have any plays or bets you like for Sunday?
Yeah, I got a few. I didn't want to just call in and tell you congratulations on your win. I don't want to duck and hide on nobody. So congrats, John. You beat up on a JV team. I know you're probably beating your chest.
Wow.
See, Ryan, you can't enjoy the Cowboys win because they say, "Oh, we didn't have our guys."
Well, he's right. He's right.
Well, he is kind of right.
That's why it was a lose-lose situation.
Yeah, it's annoying. But all right, yeah, you're not ducking us. You're calling in, taking a little heat for being a Cowboys fan. But the great thing, and Ryan knows this well, even though your team sucks, you can still have fun on the NFL Sunday. Betting ATS, some props. What are we doing?
Well, I kind of went the same way with what's his name, Easy on interceptions. I went for the quarterbacks to throw them, so I took Stafford,
check,
Levis, Smith, Minshew, Burrow, and Winston, all to throw interceptions.
Okay,
feels like
that's 30-1.
Oh,
I like
just
that.
for 5 guys. Is it 5 or 6 guys that throw picks?
6.
All
little
right.
six pack interception. That one's fun too, because if you
did I hear Jordan Love? Because that's a free square. If you were trying to
throw him in, but no, I didn't throw him in.
So officially, it's Levis, and then you
Darnold,
had Darnold, Levis, Darnold, Minshew. I know you got Burrow in there, and what was the other one?
It was Stafford, Levis, Geno, Minshew, Burrow, and Winston.
See, this is fun because if you make it through the early slate, then you got a nice sweat there Sunday night.
I should have throw in Cooper Rush too. Yeah, you're right.
It's not too late. I mean, we. What are the chances we see Trey Lance, Serial?
Pretty good. I mean, Cooper didn't make it past 3 quarters, so
I'm telling you, Thanksgiving, 1:30 p.m. on the West Coast. Tommy DeVito, Trey Lance, Cowboys, Giants, everyone. I'm not going to be watching it, Chunks. I'll be off the grid, but everyone else gets to enjoy that masterpiece.
That's what you call it. It's the tryptophan match. That's where you just pass out.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, everyone does need the midday nap on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, perfect timing for the Cowboys kickoff. All right, Serial, thanks for calling in. Good luck with your bets, and obviously, worst of luck with the rest of the Cowboys.
I don't even
season.
think you need to wish him worst of luck.
No, I know. He'll be excited once they announce Coach Prime is coming to.
Sean, you
Dallas.
say we're hopeful for a speedy recovery. That's what we say to
Thoughts
Cowboys
and
fans.
prayers. All right, Ryan, let's get DFS lineup. We got some people asking about it. We'll head over there.
Oh, well, just because people are asking.
Let's go. Let's get it.
All right. So we've obviously discussed a lot of things today.
Yeah.
Is there a stack you had in mind that doesn't rhyme with Russell Wilson and Orange Pickens?
I don't mind the Russ stack. The Jameis Cedric Tillman thing is pretty interesting to me as well. But
Jameis is 5,500. Russ is 5,900.
Yeah, let's go Russell and Pickens, and maybe even Freiermuth.
I mean, it's just
actually, let's just do single stacks. Fun.
It feels just like is there a bring back you like?
Not really.
Bateman.
Yeah, I mean, or maybe one of the tight ends. Likely's back. Mark Andrews.
All right, we'll build it without it, and we could also do a rare bring back with the defense.
Ravens defense?
No.
Oh,
like,
Steelers
because
defense?
when the Ravens offense is on the.
Yeah, no, that's fun. All right, let's take a look at receivers we like, or maybe running backs. I feel like I don't have a ton of. The running back that's jumping out at me is probably Jonathan Taylor for our chalk guy, but I could be talking to some of these other guys. Who do you
Achan.
like?
Jacobs. As much as I like the Bears, feels like he's going to get a huge volume. I mean, I think playing Nick Chubb is interesting. If we
Nick Chubb, definitely love Nick Chubb here.
I think we could probably get away with Nick Chubb and Taylor.
Yeah, put those both in. I like both those guys this week.
And actually, now that I'm looking at it, how much is Cleveland's defense?
Oh yeah.
Oh, hello. All right. So Taylor, do we want to correlate Taylor with a Jet? No.
No.
Okay. Let's pop the tight end real quick,
Sutton?
just to see who we like at tight end, so we can fill in that piece of the puzzle. Is there a tight end we like here? And shout out to the bots; they've made it into the chat.
I mean, do you think? What about the back? I mean, Knox is interesting.
He's a very cheap option for sure. I do think I don't know if we need to save a ton of money here.
Okay.
You mentioned Freiermuth if we want to double, but if we double, I think we should bring back. We could throw Likely in there as an interesting
Tucker Kraft.
We talked about Tucker Kraft earlier. I mean, again, Knox is very cheap.
Hunter Henry.
There's no expensive guys you like, right?
Scroll up.
This is scrolled up.
Yeah, no, I think the only Dawson Knox would be my first one. Then
I'm good with Knox.
Okay.
This is kind of the game to play him. It's good schematical matchup too.
Yeah.
All right. So
Kansas
now
City's horrible against tight ends.
We're probably safe to fire on a high priced receiver if we want.
Well, let's get Sutton in there. I definitely want to see him in there. 5,900. Perfect. Now we got.
We still have we still have money to go up if we want, I think, and then come play a cheaper.
Yeah.
guy.
Click over on receiver.
I guess Amon-Ra potentially, but that feels like, what if it's a blowout after the first half?
Yeah, I'm a little scared of Amon-Ra. Debo's interesting. I feel like he always does well against the Seahawks.
We've not played Debo a single time this year.
Put him in there. See what. All
right, so 4,700.
Yeah. All right, we got.
I mean, Gabe Davis in a situation where they're losing a ton of points. I don't. So, all right, this is screaming to me right here.
Perine's actually pretty interesting. I know Alex Crouch was like, "Oh, this is a great spot. He's going to catch a ton of balls."
Bateman's the correlation piece. Fits right in for the price too.
All right, yeah, Bateman or Pirine, but if you wanted to go Bateman, go for it.
Oh, they're both correlation pieces.
Yeah, I feel like Pirine. Yeah, he's going to get a ton of.
Pacheco's back, right?
Yeah, you're right. Maybe that throws it off. All right, go Bateman.
We're playing for a touchdown. All right,
Debo going to eat with receiving yards. Debo going to score.
All right, so we got Russell Wilson, Nick Chubb, Jonathan Taylor, George Pickens, Sutton, Debo, Knox, Bateman. It feels like a strong lineup.
Yeah, Russell Wilson's going to win us $1 million, Ryan.
All right, good stuff there.
Let's go. Get it in there. All right, and hey, we're up against it.
Get it in there.
Yeah, that's of course.
Be careful.
He's one of those guys who will get penetration.
Public airways here.
Thank you everyone for tuning in as always. Appreciate that. Appreciate everyone hitting the like button, smashing that subscribe button, telling a friend, download the SGPN app. It's a fun way to keep up with all the podcasts, the picks, and we'll see you tonight after Sunday Night Football. And of course,
Thank you for participating in the Sports Gambling Podcast.
For Sports Gambling Podcast, I'm Sean, second the money green. He's Ryan.
Good luck today, everyone.
Kramer, let it ride.